video we are going to see how to create a new item proposal and how to update a new item proposal in TSDSI website. See, here we are calling new item proposal as a NIP for short, and so in this video we are going to see how to create a NIP. And the second one we are going to see is how to update a NIP. I mean, if someone did a mistake while creating a NIP and they want to update the NIP content, then they can do using the same template. So all we need is a template. Called as NIP template. So the top format of the template is docx. This is very important, docx. So it will be open only in 2007 Windows and 2010 and 2013. Let us see the template. This is the template for the new item proposal. So if any member wants to create a new item, or if they want to work on something, if there is no study group, they can leave the study group blank, and if there is no working group, they can leave the working group blank. But they can't give the working group without study group. Means the study group need to be created before creating a working group. So they can't simply give the working group name, so that NIP cannot be created. If they didn't give the proper information in the template, then the template will be considered as invalid and it will not be saved in the website. So we have to check before sending it to the user secretariat. So all we have to do is fill the template and we will send it to power@tsdsi.org. So this is the help document for the template. Okay, let us create a NIP. This is the template which I filled it like new item proposal. I given just a name for the title, and I'll give study group is SG1, WG1. This name should be proper. The SG1 is the study group name, and WG1 is the working group name for short. So I didn't know the NIP. I'm not updating any NIP. I'm just creating a new NIP. So just given a forms like, see, in these tables we can add the images as well as tables inside that, but we should not create a new table inside the template. If we create a new table inside the template, then it will be treated as invalid. So we should not update the table. We can update the tables, but we should not create new tables. So this is what I have given the, and this is a filled template. I have provided the description along with images, summary, and this is the urgency of the NIP, whether it can be important. That is important when it's having a huge impact in the market, and it's having regulatory impact in the near future. And if it is urgent, means it's a huge impact or regular impact in the item is not addressed very soon. So we have given the types of urgency. So all we have to do is we have to select only one of those, but not two at a time. So once we fill the form, just save the form and send it to you can give anything here, doesn't matter. We have to give some format in that body because we are already giving a template. So the template will have all the necessary data to process. So the person who is receiving that will process the NIP document, but not the subject and the body of your mail. If you have any error in your document, you will get a reply back saying that you have sent an invalid template. If you don't have any error, then you will get like successful message saying that your NIP is successfully saved. See, this is the reply you got it, and here it is. It has been accepted by the TSDSI, and wait for the next update, and this is your NIP. Once we created an NIP, we can directly see in the website. This is for a demo purpose, this is not the actual website. And here we have created a new NIP. This is what we have created today, and this is the content we have said. Now if I did something wrong here in some format, I did some mistake, then I can update the existing NIP just by giving the version of the NIP. So this is the NIP template which I have sent previously. Now I have something wrong in this template, now I want to update that. So I'll just use this version name of the NIP and I'll place inside the template save the template. If it is updated successfully, then you will get a message saying that it is successfully updated. Successfully updated your name, and you can see the difference, like compared to the previous one. This is the one we have created previously. Now after that we have updated that. This is the one which we have created now, and this is the updated version of this, and you can see that the version is changed, the editorial version is changed. You cannot change the technical version on update of your existing NIP. If there is a technical update to the NIP, then it should be a new item proposal. It cannot be the update of the existing NIP new item proposal. So the main point here is you can update existing NIP. It will be treated as editorial revision of the NIP. So in this video we have seen that how to create an NIP and how to update an NIP. See, all we have to need is an NIP template, which is very important, and then you can fill whatever the data you can give, and then you can send it to the secretariat. Thank you for watching this.